Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor. I'm here to help you pick it up. Talking about arbitrage, talking about cryptos, and money management. There we go. That's what we're talking about. So we look down here, we still see we got 7.8 for the coin. Not bad. We're hanging on. All's good. Let's take a look, see how the bot's going. The bot's 20,500. We got 20,000 tokens waiting for Trade Pro. Just waiting for any inkling of that coin going up some more. We need to get that button on Trade Pro so we can trade it. Let's take a look at Trade Pro. Come on, my internet's really slow today. I don't know what's going on. It's driving me crazy. Here we go. Here we are. Looks like ETH is coming into play now. That's good. So ETH is in the green, Bitcoin's still in the red. That makes sense. Says it right there. Look at this on a smaller time chart. We're right in here. We had that big drop down, and we're just like funneling around in here to either break out or break down. So it's pretty good. See what happens. Look at my Bitcoin US dollar trade. Wow, my internet's going to drive me crazy. Here we go. So we got a bear candle with a little bit of indecision. Okay, it's not sure where it wants to go. It's still in a triangle. Let me bring down my MT4 chart. It'll make a little more sense. So we're in a trending up. Well, actually, we're just going sideways right here, but we broke out of the triangle. So all my indicators are getting blue. And it's breaking out of a triangle. That's a lot of things to me to be buying. So just keep your stop low right about here. And there's a reasoning to keep your stop low. You keep too big a stop, you can't have that many trades. And then how do you know what size trade or what to do? So pretty complicated. Because if you're wrong too many times, you're out of money. Yeah, that's the bad part. That's the crazy part about it. You can't lose too many in any system. The best system you're going to find is going to be 80-20. So that means 20 trades in a row you could lose. So I don't know how you risk. How do you go about risking enough to where you can make enough and still make it all work out? So it's what's kind of weird. So if you got $1,000 account and you're risking 1%, it's going to cost you $10. So out of that $10, you can do 100 trades. Now there's smaller trades, you're not making a lot, but you can do 100 trades before you run out of money. That's basically what happens. So you can do 20 trades and then still be able to come back. So that's one good thing of money management, keeping your trade size small, but you're not making as much. That's the problem. Now you bump up to 2%, which is $20 a trade for a $1,000 account. Now you're only getting 50 trades. So let's say you got the best system out there and you only lose 20%. So that means you could lose 20 trades in a row and now you only got 30 trades left. Gets a little scary. But then you're still not making a lot of money. So now what happens is you think maybe I need to trade larger to make more money. So you got a $1,000 account, you trade 3%, which is $30. Now you only got 33 trades. And if it's 4%, you only got 25 trades. So I mean, if you do what, 12 trades, 12 and a half trades losers, you're going to be half your account gone. That's a little scary too. So how do you make this all work out? What do you do? Well, everybody's different. Most people don't have a plan. They don't have a good trading strategy and they don't have money management. This is all stuff that has to be pre-planned out. So how can you get it to where you have all these trades, but you're making more money? And the answer is actually very simple. This is what I do. I'll take the 1% trade. I figured I can afford a 3% trade, which is 33 trades for this, but I'm not willing to risk all this. So what I do is I risk 1%, and as that 1% goes into profit and goes past a resistance point or Fibonacci or a certain point on the chart where I have enough equity to be able to put on another trade and it's still trending, you have to go through the trending video and see if it's still trending, then I'll put on another 1%. So now I'll have $20 into the trade. The theory is if I'm wrong in that first trade and it goes against me, I'm only losing 1%, which means I have 100 trades to trade to get this right. But if I'm winning, I stack another trade on. And I'm willing to go 4 trades. But each one has to be into profit so that if it starts, and as they go into profit, I start protecting my profit. I protect 1% of it, and I protect 2%, and I protect 3 as it goes into there. I would rather get a break-even trade, not make any money, and then not lose anything either. So if everything's going in my way, I'll just keep stacking the trades up to 4 trades, and that'll be 4%, which if I lose all 4, I only get 25 trades. But my plan is after this one here goes into profit, I move my stop, and then I put another trade in, and then I move my stop, then I put another trade in, but it has to be enough size of equity that I've made on that trade, and that's something you'll have to figure out. But it's pretty easy. As it goes into profit, you want to make sure you got enough to cover it, so that if you move your stop to that point, and I get stopped out at that point, I still made money, or I did not lose, on that trade. Because if I get stopped out, they're both getting stopped out. Will I still be ahead? Which I still got money. So that's something you'll have to look at when you go to place the next trade. Do not place the next trade until you can do that. And then once you got that, then you go for the next trade. I wouldn't go past 4 trades. Sometimes just 3 trades is all you need. Now you do that, you're only losing 1, but you're gaining 3. See what I mean? So you're able to make the bigger profit, but not take the chance on losing the trades. Because let's say we go ahead and set 3 or even 4 trades. Let's say we set those and the thing just turns around and takes off the other direction. Well, we already moved our stop. So we're getting stopped out of 1 trade, but 3 trades are into profit. We still made money. Let's say we had 1 trade and we put on 1 more. It turned around. The 1 trade is still into profit. So therefore, we probably broke even. You don't lose this way. You lose very little. You still could lose. You can lose 100 trades right there, but you got a chance to come back. My system's probably like 75%. I win 75, I lose 25. The market just is going to take 25 trades away from you. That's just how it is. You cannot possibly be right. Part of being a trader is being able to take the loss. That is the hardest thing I've ever had to do, is take the loss. For the longest time, I was a stop mover. I felt that the trade would turn around, or I felt I didn't want to take that loss, or I've already had too many losses, and I would move the stop. And then I would move the stop again to where it got so large, either I let it run for 3 months till it come back and I sat on my money forever, or I had to just take the loss because or I blow my account. That's the other thing. If you get too many trades going and you're on you're not doing 50 to 1, you're doing 500 to 1 leverage, that'll wipe out your account. You'll get into a tailspin you can't get out of. Your chute's all tangled up. You're going down. That's all I know. Nothing you can do. You just watch it go bye-bye. So this, you can trade a high leverage account by doing this, and you can make money, but yet only take these losses. But you got to be able to put your stop and move your stop before you take the next trade. Move your stop, move your stop, move your stop. So that's how you do it. Then you're able to do that. So that's what makes it awesome. Here we go. So that's all you got to do. So as you go into, you put your trade here, as you come up to this point, you start getting a little equity that if you put your stop, even if it stops you out, you made money. Now you're able to place another trade. At that point, you're only going to break even. So then as it goes into up, 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 you're able to put another trade on. You move your stop up. Now you locked in 1 trade. So even if you get stopped out on the 2 trades, on all 3 trades, you're going to make profit all the way on 1. So now you're into profit. And if you can get 2 trades into profit, you're a win-win situation. And that's what you want to do. And if you can get 3 and 4, you're only going to lose on 1 unless you get them all into profit. Then you start moving that thing up or decide where you want to take it. With these cryptos, who knows how far they're going to go. But just remember, like anything trading, you get too greedy, you're going to lose some of that profit. So either you keep moving that stop, or you decide you get to a certain point where you've already pre-planned it and you're taking profit. And that's up to you. And a lot of times, if you're using these Japanese candlesticks, you start seeing long wicks, you start seeing a lot of stuff going on, or you start seeing a reversal pattern. If you know patterns with the candlesticks, you know, you get a shooting star or something else telling you it's turning around, you might just want to just take your profit and run. So that's how I look at it. You got to be able to make money and you got to be able to keep it. And if you can learn to do that, you will make it. You'll be a professional trader. A professional trader, all he has to do is take profit on $1, and now he's profitable and professional. He made money trading. So remember that. If you can get to where you can take $1 and keep it, and then every month you try to do more and more and more, you're going to make it. That's all there is to it. But you got to use the money management I told you and taught you. So, and that's why we try to go for always 3 or 4 to 1. So if you don't do 3 or 4 to 1, you can't be around. But if you do like what I told you, you're going to be around because you're just moving the stop, and the market will tell you where it's going to get out. You may only get 2 to 1. You may get 3 to 1. Could get 8 to 1. You never know. It's up to the market. You keep moving your stop underneath each spot wherever it moves up to, each plateau, and then the market will tell you where it wants to get out. So that's how I do it. And if you do that, you'll make money just like me. All right, you guys, have a good evening. Stay ARB strong, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.